All right, here's the deal. Corina Taylor's a porn star, and we interviewed her a bunch of months ago, and then I happened to find out that her stepfather and her stepmother kind of help her with the business.
Right.
Her mother and her stepfather, that's who it is.
And she walks around the house naked.
She walks around the house naked, and I said to the dad, I go, so, dude, you watch your stepdaughter's pornos? And he goes, yeah. And I go, you don't get turned on? He goes, no. Like, then why are you watching them? So I said to the dad, would you come down here and take a lie detector test as to whether or not you get turned on by your daughter? Because the daughter's really hot.
Oh, yeah, smoking.
And he said he would.
He's here.
So come on in, Corina and her dad. And I don't even know the dad's name. Corina's super hot.
Stepdad.
And there's dad.
And he looks like a stepdad.
Looks like a regular guy. Really do. I dig Corina. I mean, I'm not into all the porn stars, but she kind of has an innocence I like. If you don't mind me saying.
She doesn't look like some
whore.
Right.
She doesn't look like a whore. She looks like a good-looking chick who's kind of hot. Hey, Dad, I don't know your first name.
Steve.
Steve, how you doing, man?
Fine.
Steve, I found it remarkable. Hey, hi, Corina.
Hey.
How you doing?
Good. How you
look
doing?
Great, baby.
Thank you.
You really did.
You did too.
She actually, in fact, Corina is known because she looks so young.
Yes.
And guys dig that. The younger the better in these pornos.
Well, especially some guys. Yeah.
Yeah, some guys really go for that. Not me. No, I'm a stand-up guy.
Okay.
Steve, so you are the stepfather of Corina. How many years have you known her?
Since I was like 18 months old, right?
Yeah, you're
my.
25 now?
Yeah, I'll be 25.
So 25 years.
Yeah.
More or less.
More or less.
24 years. So she's a very attractive woman. And Corina, you describe you walk around the house naked.
I do.
And I mean, you got a body that doesn't quit. And Steve, remarkably, you say she walks around naked. Sometimes you even walk around naked.
Well, he sleeps naked.
Sometimes, yeah.
And you see her and you do not get excited by her.
Well, you're taking this like, this is not an everyday, all day long thing that she walks around, okay?
Understood.
This is once in a while, okay?
All right. But Steve.
But you watched
like this morning in the hotel.
Oh, and you two were in the same room?
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
Well, we had another guy with us, too.
Wait, you shared a room and you were naked in the room.
Well, I had to be. There was one bathroom.
And Dad, you look at this and and even though she's a stepdaughter, and remarkably you say you watch her porno films.
I've seen a couple of them, yeah.
And you enjoy her in a cowboy outfit? That's your favorite?
Oh,
No.
well, they're barely legal.
It was not a cowboy outfit. It was like a farm type setting.
Yeah, it was a setup.
Where
that type of setup.
where they did it. It wasn't.
What did you like about that particular video? The farm type setup?
I'm from Arkansas.
You're into farming. Yeah, I hear you.
I'm from Arkansas farms. Your daughter, it's hot.
Yeah.
So you related to it. And you identified with the Arkansas setting?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. And remarkably, you say you watch these films with your wife,
Yeah.
Corina's mom,
Yeah.
and you do not get aroused watching the films.
No.
And I still don't understand why you watch them.
And they said it doesn't
They critique
lead to
them.
anything.
They critique them.
They critique them.
Like, for example, what does your stepdad Steve say to you about the films?
Well, I mean, they think that they're great, you know. And then I've got my mom who's like, okay, well, you look good like that, or they need to put more makeup on you or something. You know, they critique them like it's my job.
I could not watch my daughter in a porno film. I couldn't. I couldn't do it.
You couldn't even look at her picture of her nude.
I could not. I could not do it.
Why?
Because this is my baby.
Okay.
I suggest, and I'll be surprised to see this, we have Ed Torian, one of the top lie detector guys.
Okay.
I think you will not pay. I say you watch those films and you do think about your stepdaughter sexually. There's no way you don't.
No, I
No
don't
way.
think so.
Bet she fails.
How much you want to bet? I don't know, though. A while ago when I was showing my breast for the camera, he kind of looked off. And
Of course he did.
yeah.
Because he
Now I'm
has a
kinda worried.
reaction to it.
Because he gets turned on.
Nah. No, not at all.
Second time, the second tape, I looked, and believe it or not, I could care less whether you or any of your fans do. First time I saw the actual nipple was in there a while ago.
Yeah, that was
Really?
the first time you
Yeah.
saw the nipple since I've had, like, yeah.
But what is it? You walk around the house naked.
No.
Well, not, it's like,
You're making it like
It's
it's
like-
we do this. We sit down there and we pick our nose and
Are you
stick
ready
our
for-
finger in our ass.
Are you ready for your lie detector test, Steve?
Yeah.
All right, come
I
on.
have one more question. Do you ever watch other porn?
Not that much.
not a lot.
I mean, once in a while. It's not.
So then you use that porn to turn yourself on.
Steve,
No.
I don't need that to turn on.
No, he has my mom. My mom is a very beautiful woman.
Steve, if you pass this lie detector test, I'm going to say you're a very unusual man.
You're a man among men.
I will say that.
Well, I'll try. That's all I can
All right,
do.
give it a shot. Let's see what happens. Steve, take off your headphones. Gary, Casey, come in and help
Take him to Ed
Corina's stepfather, Steve, to Ed Turian, the most noted lie detector man in America. Meanwhile, how hot are you? What's going on with you, baby? You been making any movies lately?
Not movies. I did a music video. And,
A music video?
yeah, for Monster Magnet. Really cool rock band.
Yeah.
All the guys. Cool.
You getting into hardcore porno more and more?
No.
I gotta figure you're making tons of pornos with that face and body.
I made a whole lot while I was out there, and since I came home or went back home to Arkansas, I haven't been back out there.
Right.
I have stuff that's coming out now that I did way back in October.
Mm-hmm.
It
Any
wasn't
anal
with my
films?
new boobs. A couple.
Wow.
But are you slowing down? Are you going to continue? What are you doing?
I'd like to do more like music videos and things like that, and kind of steer away from like all the hardcore stuff.
These are new boobs?
These are new. These are just a few weeks old. These are babies.
How do they look?
They look great.
You gonna show them
If
to
I had
us?
a big long penis, I'd do it myself.
You would.
Yeah.
Let me see how your new boobs look.
Okay.
Let me take a look at them while your dad's out of the room. I don't want to look at them while he's here. Let me see. Wow, look at the size
my
of those.
goodness.
You went real big, honey.
No.
Well, how big are those? C's or D's?
They're at 380 cc's of saline. I have a roommate who is tinier than I am, and she got 450, and I'm like, oh my gosh.
Oh, those
Four,
what are those? Silicone?
No, these are saline.
Saline.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Dude,
I love them.
Are
I
they
think they look
healed?
great. Like you can't even see the incision. Really, it's right there.
Why'd they put it on? Why'd they put the incision on the? Why didn't they do it through the nipple?
My nipples were really, really tiny, and we
Ah.
wanted to go this way. They kind of stretched with them. I think the doctor did fabulous.
Well, they look nice.
It was a female doctor in Little Rock.
Oh.
You're
You're
making
lucky
it.
they're on your chest.
You're making it like we're
Yeah.
crazy down
No.
All
there.
right, let me go over to Ed Turian. Let's find out if your stepdad thinks you're sexy or not. Any guy who sits and watches your films and he's your stepdad, I say he's turned on by you, but Steve insists he is not, and he is ready to be lie detected. Steve looks like he is calm, cool, and collected. Seems like a very conservative guy, not as wild as I thought he was going to look.
Walk down the street and say, "Oh, there's a guy who, looks at his stepdaughter's porn."
Right. I think he's an unusual guy because if you were my daughter, I wouldn't want to look at your porn. I'd be very freaked out by it, but he says it's no big deal. He's not turned on by it. Ed Turian, are you there?
Yeah, okay, Howard.
All right, Ed, it's time to give Steve, Corina's father, lie detector. We're going to know whether or not he gets turned on by watching his daughter's porno.
Okay.
All right, Ed, go ahead. Sorry, Steve doesn't look like Pam Anderson, pal.
Right.
All right.
Okay. Steve, did you ever give anal to Marcus Shakenberg?
Those are the wrong
Yeah.
questions, Ed.
Oh, I'm sorry.
All right, go
All
ahead.
right. Have you ever watched Corina's films and gotten roused?
No.
All right. Do you want to have sex with Corina?
No.
I do. Steve, very calm and collected.
Have you ever pleasured yourself watching one of Corina's films?
No.
I'd love if you flunked that.
It's all the sedatives I gave him on the way to the show. So
That's what it is.
he's falling asleep over there.
Have you ever pleasured yourself thinking about a man?
Hell no.
All right, take it easy. Just want to know.
There's fighting words in Arkansas.
Arkansas, buddy, you know something wrong.
Yeah, you go ahead.
You in the head, Torian. Do you hate black people?
Not all of them, no.
Not all of them. One or two are okay.
Okay. Have you ever thought about Corina while having sex with your wife?
No.
Interesting. Torian scribbling. Writing down Corina's
He's
phone number.
working very furiously.
Go ahead, Ed.
Have you ever snuck into Corina's room?
But, Ed,
Where's Gary at? Guys are crazy. Have you ever snuck into Corina's room and gone through her panty drawer?
No.
I don't have any panties. I don't even have any on right now.
Really?
Really?
I don't believe you.
You don't?
No, I don't.
You want to say?
Yeah.
oh my.
Oh, my, you are telling the truth. Steve, she's telling the truth. All right. Go ahead, Ed.
If you were stuck on a desert island with Corina and knew you would never get off the island, would you engage in sex with her?
Yeah, sure.
Whoa.